some, but not all. And then some folks are never going to like the corn subsidy, the oil subsidies, all their different monopolistic subsidies that they have gotten from the government. But yeah, a 20-point drop, which is, of course, in reality, taking away more than 50% of the taxes that come from corporations. Of course, corporations will sign on to that. This is Republicanism 101, okay? Give everything to the powerful who are your donors. So the details are funny, though. They're becoming far less wedded to revenue neutrality, the idea favored by House and Senate Republican leadership that tax cuts mustn't add to the deficit. I love that. What did I tell you? I've told you this 1,000 times. In fact, the reason I know it is because of a memo that was uncovered from the Nixon era. The Republicans' battle plan, and they do it every time, is when the Republicans are in office, say the deficits don't matter. Remember, Dick Cheney literally said that. And run up deficits like crazy. And as soon as you guys are out of office and Democrats in office go, oh my God, oh the deficits! What have you done with the deficits? Whatever you do, don't do anything that would spur the economy. So under Republicans, you spend more and you cut taxes. Well, that gives everything they want to their donor class. Plus, it could improve the economy because you're spending more, and then you make the Democrats spend less, and the economy does worse on their end. Which, by the way, doesn't turn out to be true anyway, because their tax cuts hurt the economy. But that's their battle plan, and here they are, executing. They're in the office, and immediately they're like, deficits. We don't have to be revenue neutral, do we? Who gives a damn about deficits? Goldman Sachs got to make some money, son. Okay, Cohn, who conveniently was the president of Goldman Sachs before he took the job as top economic advisor to Trump, has told associates that if tax reform doesn't get done this year, it's probably never going to happen. So they're in a little bit of panic. Look, this Trump guy is unstable. God knows how long he's going to stay in office. We've got elections coming up in 2018, which we might get thrown out on our ass for the giant tax cuts we put into the healthcare plan. So we got to get this done right now. It's our top priority, tax cuts for the rich. Again, there's a twist coming. Hold for it. Speculating that he'll leave the White House the instant he concludes tax reform is dead. That's amazing. What an amazing admission. Here's the former president of Goldman Sachs. He was just the president. Comes over to Trump's cabinet. His only goal is cut corporate taxes, which would apply to, among other folks, Goldman Sachs. And he says, he's so brazen about it. He said, look, that's my only job here, is to get a giant sweetheart deal for my company. And if that's not going to happen, why am I wasting my time here? What, serving the American people? No, I came here to serve Goldman Sachs. And if that doesn't happen, I leave instantly. Amazing. So now, even more amazing is the twist. Get a load of this. Steve Bannon has told colleagues he wants the top income tax bracket to have a 4 in front of it. The top bracket is currently 39.6% for Americans who earn more than $418,400. What? So Steve Bannon wants to raise taxes on the rich. Fascinating. Okay. Now, understand that it's a bit of a trick, and I'll tell you why it's a trick. But it is an awfully clever one. And they won't do it because that's not how Republicans work. But it is a smart move by Bannon. Credit where credit is due. The reason that it's a trick is that it actually won't affect that many people. When they lower taxes on corporations, that's the biggest goodie that their donors want. So they're going to be very happy about that. And then they've lowered taxes on almost everything else, capital gains, dividend, etc., especially pass-through income. For example, Donald Trump doesn't pay any regular income taxes. He only does the pass-through stuff. So if you lower taxes on pass-through, this is not going to affect Donald Trump at all, or a lot of his rich friends and allies. So it has great optics. Like, look at us. You see that? We're not for the rich. We're raising tax on the rich by 10% to nearly 50%. That would be amazing optics for the Republican Party, something they've never done, right? And at the same time, it actually doesn't hit your donors that much. Damn, that's well played. But luckily, the rest of the Republicans are coming in going, hell no, not a dime out of my rich friends' pockets. Their top representative, of course, is Grover Norquist, whose whole job is to protect the rich. So here he is on CNN doing it.
This is not going anywhere. It's a distraction, and it's an unfortunate distraction because it's a cruel joke on middle-income people to think that killing their jobs helps them.
usual stuff of, no, you gotta give everything to the rich. If you don't, that's gonna hurt the middle class. It's gonna be very cruel to the middle class. Because you see, in supply side economics, what we do is we give all the money to the rich. That's the redistribution of wealth that we always warn you about. We're just kidding. We do it in reverse. We give all the money to the rich. And then afterwards, it might trickle down on you. Okay? It might. We'll see how that turns out. Actually, it turns out it doesn't. For example, George Bush did $2.1 trillion in tax cuts. That's foregone revenue under George W. Bush. And how'd that work out? Oh, yeah, in 8 years, he only created a little bit over 1 million jobs, whereas Barack Obama, who raised taxes, created 15 million jobs. So that myth about give everything to the rich, give as many tax cuts as you could possibly give to them, and then at the end that'll create jobs, is just not true. It's not backed up by any of the facts. But it doesn't matter. Norquist's army and Cohen and Mnuchin and all the rest of the swamp are telling Bannon, don't you dare. Not from our rich friends. Not a penny. So Bannon will likely lose this fight, although it is a crap move on his part.
Yeah? What am I calling him for? What am I calling him for? Yeah, my phone's dead. My phone's dead. I'm charging it. Okay, I'll call. Probably because he feels bad about the chair. He's been trying to get somebody to fucking help him all week and nobody will help him, so now he feels what it's like when somebody asks for something and nobody will do it. Believe me, karma is coming full circle for us. Yeah, well, I'm not going to throw my back up just to help him out. I can't deal with the pain. My back hurts enough as it is right now. So if he can get somebody by the weekend, awesome. If not, I'll see if when Daniel comes back, we can call Angelo. I'll go pick Angelo up myself, and we can do it then. Tell him my phone died. I'll call him with my phone back on. Or I'll just call him from the computer. It's fine. Good night. Love you. Oh. Yo. Yo. Shane. What's up?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can.
What are you saying?
Nothing, my phone's just dead.
Oh, yeah, I tried to call and it's like not, it says it won't go through. I'm like, what the fuck? It's not delivered. I'm like, that's fucking weird. I looked at it. I sent like 4 messages, but none of them went through.
What the fuck? I don't know.
It says not delivered and it's red.
Yeah, it's probably because it's off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all my shit's been off.
Yeah. What are you saying?
Not much. You?
Fuck all. I'm just wondering what you're saying. If you felt like going for a drive or something.
Yeah. Give me a bit to get down there.
Okay, yeah. I fucking told Buddy I just need a ride and I'll be by, so.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ciao.
Ciao. Sorry, guys, I gotta go.
Hey, Mom? You gonna be okay if I go down there for a bit? Okay.
Shit is really dead. Oh.